Welcome back, everyone. Another Natural Shrimp YouTube video. Today we're going to do something completely different. I don't think this is something you would expect from me, but we're going to use something that comes out of a package. We're going to make biscuits, and I know everybody loves these type of biscuits. A lot of people talk about them. I was in bed one time and I realized, why has this company never did a mixture of biscuits using shrimp or crab or even lobster, right? Lobster. So today we're gonna make this biscuit mixture. We're gonna add crab, lobster, and of course our natural shrimp. So you start by opening up the box, right? Everybody knows that. There goes the box. This is your mixture. And then there is your butter seasoning mixture. We're gonna put this aside. We're gonna need this later on. So what we do, we add the mixture in the bowl. We're gonna follow the recipe a little bit. Then we're gonna go over to the alternations on the recipe. The mixture goes in here. I believe, I gotta read again, but I believe it requires a 2/3 cup of water. The difference between this mixture and the one that's described on the box is the moisture. So as you know, the shrimp and the crab have their moisture as well. So we're gonna add that into the mixture first before we add the water to get the right consistency. So it can differ. You're gonna have to wing this a little bit. So I chopped the shrimp already, our natural shrimp. It's chopped right here. This is chopped. We add that to the mixture. So it's average about a cup of chopped shrimp. We're gonna do the same thing with the crab. I just took the crab meat, leg meat from the crab. Has a lot more flavor than just the crab meat itself. So we'll take a cup of that as well. And we'll add that to the mixture. Good cup. The crab lobster meat. We're gonna do, if you only want to use shrimp, that's fine. You just double up on the shrimp. So crab goes in. We're gonna stir it up. And of course, I've already preheated the oven. So you can make sure your oven's already preheated before you do this because you don't want the mixture to set too long. See how I'm mixing that up right here? Just before we add the water, because the mixture is gonna take up some of the moisture of the crab, the lobster, and the shrimp meat. As you see, that's sticking together already. So that's the moisture from those products. All right, it says 2/3 of a cup. So we'll start with a half a cup of water. And then we mix it up. See how it's coming together? Might need the 2/3, just like we're experimenting. We're experimenting right now because I got really honest with all of you guys. This is the first time I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the first time, making a video for Natural Shrimp, using these ingredients because in my head I know it works. And to be honest, I'm pretty confident it's gonna work. So here's your mixture. It's gonna need a little bit more water. So it might need the 2/3 as written. So we'll add more. This is gonna be the 2/3 part. All right. This is per recipe as described. Let me read this. Make sure. 3/4 cup of water. This also requires cheese, cheddar cheese, but we're not gonna use cheddar cheese. We're gonna do Parmesan. All right, it's coming together. Now we're gonna add the cheese to it. So what we're gonna do like about half a cup, but we're using Parmesan. Crumble it all up, shredded Parmesan, fresh Parmesan, cannot do cheddar. All right, there's your mixture. Now mix it up, and then we're ready to go. Look at that. This might actually work. Let's have some fun today. Of course, we got the one on the handheld camera. That's Mike Hogan. Everybody knows Mike Hogan. He is my permanent right-hand guy making these videos. And then we have Lauren that assists us also with editing along with Mike. All right, that's your mixture right there. That's done. Take a look. That's your mixture. See? Your mixture right there. Now we're gonna fill the pans. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a sheet pan. We're gonna use a regular pan. And we're gonna do what this company does not do. We're gonna put them in a muffin pan. So Get some of your nonstick spray. Put it in the pan. Same thing. Set here. Now we're gonna put 2 of these mixtures, just like that, in this pan. Again, we're doing like a little test. Okay, we're gonna do 2 in this pan, right there. Then we're gonna do some in our muffin pan. We might figure out that there's a reason why the company never came up with this recipe. If this fails, then you know why they didn't come up with the idea themselves. Well, we'll see. Again, this is like a little experiment. All right, here we go. Now, take the fuzzle off here. Mr. Oden right here with a handheld will be following me over to the oven. So we'll pop this here in the oven at 450, right there, for about 16 to 18 minutes. In 50 minutes, we'll take a little peek. So I'm gonna cut this right now. In 50 minutes, we'll go back and pull them out of the oven. Before that, we'll make our butter mixture. We're gonna pour over the biscuits. See you guys back in a minute. All right, we're back. Phase 2 of our shrimp, crab, lobster biscuits. So for the seasoning mixture with butter, we're gonna start with the butter. It says 1/4 cup. We're gonna go a little bit richer because I don't like the saltiness of the mixture and the seasoning. So it will mellow it down a little bit. I'm just gonna use a 1/2 stick of butter. A little more than 1/2 stick in your pan. I'm gonna let that melt. I'm gonna open up the seasoning mix. We'll add that to the butter. If the flavor is too strong, we'll just add more butter to it. Not much going on right now, just a bunch of butter melting and seasoning. So I'm gonna get ready to pull these biscuits out. The difference between the recipe, as you know, we're just using the basic recipe of the biscuits. We're alternating this, so we're gonna pull these out right now. We're gonna butter them up a little bit, and the muffin pan one, they're gonna go back into the oven. The ones that we have on the saute pan, we're gonna keep those out because really what I'm curious about is the muffin pan version. All right, so your butter has melted. Take a look, there's your butter. All right. Now, follow me, Mr. Oden. All right, here are the first biscuits. We're gonna pull these now. I'm gonna add them right here. Just gonna add a little bit of butter on these, just a dash. Okay. I'm gonna keep these out, all right? Now I'm gonna take the ones out that are in the muffin pan. Oh my goodness, this smells really good. I'm so happy this is actually working out. Crazy. All right, so we're gonna add the butter on here as such, so it'll sink into the sides. That's what we want, right? And again, like I said, you can put more butter on here, whatever you prefer. I like a lot of butter, but you can see that, of course. This smells really good. This actually is going to go in the oven just for a couple more minutes until we wrap it up. There we go. All right, that's done. Back in the oven just a couple minutes because these are a little bit thicker. I'm going to give them a little feel. Yeah, I need a couple more minutes. We're going to be good to go. Just a couple minutes, and then we're going to pull these out. And then we'll be done. And then we'll taste it. We are back. The biscuits are done. We're going to pull them out of the oven, and I'm going to show you all what they look like. I can't show you what they taste like, but I can tell you the 2 samples that I made that I did in the saute pan, they turned out wicked. it. So, Michael, follow me. We're gonna pull these out of the oven. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at that. So they should flip right out. Oh Lord, beautiful. I am so happy, so proud of myself. I killed this, I knocked this out. And I know I'm not wearing gloves right now, but I don't care, really, because I'm eating these and Mike Hogan's eating these. So it doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them nicely on a little plate right here. And then I'm gonna open one of them up so you all can see them. All right, here we go. The moment of suspense. And it's actually really hot because it really just came out of the oven. As you can see the chunks of shrimp, everything in there, the meat. And again, I use Parmesan cheese. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. Here we go. And it's hot. Look at that. Look at that. Chunks of shrimp. Everything. The moisture. I love it. I am so happy how this turned out. I'm really excited. And I know what they taste like because we already tried the other ones. But again, enjoy. See you next time. Oh, beautiful.